Hi there, my name is Nicole McCarthy and I'm a second year PME student in the University of Limerick. The title of my study is Exploring Gender Practices and Gender Identity in Second Level Schools, the Perspectives of Undergraduate Pre-Service Teachers. So, what are we looking at here? We want to look at things like uniform in terms of boys versus girls regulations. Toilets, are there gender neutral toilets? Subject choice, are there more boys than girls studying certain subjects? And the relationships both between students and teachers and management and teachers. So, what do we want to know? The research questions are as follows. What are the perspectives and experiences of pre-service teachers in relation to gender and gender identity in schools? How are gender and gender identity understood by pre-service teachers? And how are second level schools approaching gender and gender identity? So, when looking at the methodology, we looked at both qualitative and quantitative. So in terms of qualitative research, we would be looking at stories, ideas, experiences, all things personal to people. With quantitative, we would be looking at figures, facts, and statistics. And we want to hear the stories of people, so we decided to go with the qualitative methodology approach. We do have ethical approval, which was granted to us earlier this year. So, whose voice matters? Who do we want to hear from here? We want to listen to the voices of 30 undergraduate, fourth-year students studying post-primary teaching in any subject area in the University of Limerick. These students will be on their second school placement and so will have a lot of experience to draw from. What are we doing here? We will be distributing an online questionnaire. This questionnaire will be comprised of open-ended questions in two sections. The first will be looking at participants' own relationship with gender at school and in life, and the second part then will be looking at gender in current school during school placement. Why does this study need to be done? We need inclusion in our post-primary schools. We also can't educate our students without first being educated ourselves. We cannot go into a school and talk about gender when we don't understand it ourselves. We also need to see what changes need to be made to initial teacher training. So again, my title is Exploring Gender Practices and Gender Identity in Second Level Schools, the Perspectives of Undergraduate Pre-Service Teachers. Thank you for listening.